Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today it looks like we got a couple of other sneak peeks and these ones are actually really good. We got a look at some of the new outfits. We also have a look at some new foliage, landscaping items, and also furniture and decor. So if you guys enjoy my content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We have the DLC in just 2 more days. I'm going to be pumping out lots of content, literally uncovering every secret. So if you want to be the first to know about any of these secrets in Wishblossom Ranch, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's jump right into it. Alrighty guys, so I did get an email that Gameloft is doing another Gameloft publisher sale over here on Steam. So they do have the base game for $27.99 here in the US. And then down here they have the Storybook Veil Magical Edition for $34.99. This could be on sale on other platforms as well. So if you're wanting the magical edition, you could check on that. I personally would just go ahead and wait and make sure you get Wishblossom Ranch and the edition you want. But that's not all. It looks like they also updated the Wishblossom Ranch section here on Steam with a couple of new screenshots. And here it is, guys, a brand new outfit. So I really love the aesthetic of this outfit right here. First of all, it's definitely Cruella coded, right? I think we can all agree, not just based on the background or based on Cruella staring at us, but the deep abyss black. We have the buttons that are actually that crimson red. We also have the fur wrapped around your neck right here. We got all the fur. We also have this big wide brimmed hat, which looks like it has some sort of crystal webbing on the top of it. Now, what's interesting about this, we'll just call it crystal webbing. I'm not really sure what fabric it is just yet. It's not even just here on the top. As you see, it actually comes down. You can see it just behind our character. It looks like it comes all the way down, kind of like a veil. So it's going to wrap around on the side and then maybe come back down here probably past our shoulders a little bit. So that's going to be an interesting outfit because I don't think we ever have anything like that in this game. We do have this double-breasted type of top. I think it's the brown one, which does not look very good. It's in the game. I've never really used it before, but this style looks good. I'm also excited to see what the rest of this outfit looks like, the bottoms of it. We also have a look at the little skunk right here. And just based on their little smirk, their little smile, I think they're going to have a very bold personality. They kind of look like they're about to cause some troubles, wreak some havoc. But look at them. This might be their little idle animation. They're actually sitting upwards and they have their little paws together, they're rubbing them together. So I do think that the skunks are going to have an interesting personality. They just look so cute. And then we also have this tree in the back that also kind of looks like that crystal webbing that we see right here, the same fabric, same type of texture. Maybe to make this, maybe we're finally going to get to go out and harvest some stuff. I mean, I would love to go out and harvest these trees, or at least interact with them. Maybe they're going to drop a new type of wood that's a little crystal wood and maybe use that to craft some of this stuff. I really doubt it, but a guy can dream, okay? But the tree also looks like maybe it's going to be hand-blown glass. Could you imagine if we got a biome with some decor, some landscaping and foliage and it's hand-blown glass texture, or even furniture that's hand-blown glass? It would be cool. It would kind of line up a little bit with what Cruella is trying to do over here. Definitely all about art and fashion and stuff. I don't think that's the direction it's going. It could just be some sort of crystallized tree. Either way, it's going to look incredible. And we have a better look at this structure in just a moment. The last thing I want to call out is we have these new bushes and stuff. I know it's something small. You think, oh, cool, there's a new bush or a new tree. With a game like this, we're always decorating and stuff. We're always creating anything, even different shades, different colors, different textures of bushes and stuff is always great to decorate with. The pin cushion right here is kind of wild. It's Dalmatian texture, right? And then we have the red and black pins piercing the Dalmatians here. That is insane work, Gameloft. And then we have the giant fountain. We've seen this in the trailer. I feel like this is a different location than what we've seen it in the trailer, so it's probably something we'll actually be able to place down ourselves and we'll get a keep. So I'm excited to get that fountain. I may even bring it over to my meadow. Now here's the next screenshot. This one is crazy. We have a lot of stuff to look at here. First off, let's take a look at that tree at the top left. So that tree is very similar to the other crystal tree that I was talking about. It is a very interesting tree. I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to implement this, but I think it's one of those you're going to have to really get with a bunch of other types of trees or other items of this aesthetic, and then we can pull it off. So weaving this style of tree into our standard like meadow biome or even like a fairy biome is going to be pretty challenging. And then look at these trees over here. They're definitely like mannequins. I mean, it looks like they're wearing a dress, another style right here. So you can definitely tell Cruella came over here and just completely transformed Glamour Gulch. And the way it's named Glamour Gulch definitely tells me she named it herself because that's Cruella coded as well. We got the river flowing all the way through here. Maybe do some fishing over on this side. And then we also have new lampposts. Look at these. Again, we have that dark like abyss black. It looks like it's wrapped in the same kind of red and silver like that you see on those metallic trees right there. I love these. I think they're really like clean, very sharp, very simple as well. They're going to be fun to decorate. But they do have that red ribbon that's kind of flowing off of it. We of course see Pegasus, we have Snow White, we have Tigger, we have Tinkerbell. Look at how much they actually stand out in this biome. I mean, this whole biome is all one aesthetic: red, black, gray, silver. And then you have these four right here. And they just like pop. They just pop in this biome. It looks crazy. So that tells me that if we're creating a dream snap over here, your character could definitely stand out if you're not using like the exact same color tones or color palette. Now let's move over here to the right. Looks like we do have a new couch, like a new bench over on this side. It's got that black and white stripe. Looks like it's going kind of in the way of Remy's wrought iron decor. We also have more like pin cushions in the back. That's Dalmatian style. We also have this right here, which looks like new fence to me. Very low fence. These are the style of fences you would definitely see IRL. This looks like something that'd be good if you just kind of wanted to lightly separate something. It has that chain in between the little like pillars right here. And then there's like another style of fence down here. This one actually appeals to me a lot more. I love the style of this one. It has that like cobblestone structure to it. It's got the spikes on top, has the red, has a little light right here. So I'm assuming these are fences we're actually going to be able to get for our characters to decorate with. You know, we noticed over in Wishing Alps, there was at least 2 or 3 different fence styles over there that we should be able to use. If this is the case over here, maybe we're going to get 2 styles of fences here. And maybe over in Pixie Acres, we could end up getting, you know, 1 or 2 different fence styles over there as well. So Gameloft, if this is the case, then Gameloft definitely took our feedback and is adding some more. So we also have a new furniture set over here that also is giving mannequin vibe a little bit. Look right here at the waist of the back of the chair. It has like the measuring tape, like if you were at a tailor, right? So I definitely think that's the vibe they were going for. Cruella just had her hand in every little bit of this area. She has the black and white stripe. We have this table over here. Overall, the aesthetic looks good. We of course have the bridge that we've seen. This bridge kind of leads over to the area from like the last screenshot from what it looked like. And then we have this area down here as well. Kind of leads up here. Got like a whole nother city. Looks like the well is down there. So pretty cool stuff. I'm excited to see these. You know, now that I'm seeing this screenshot, I'm actually more hyped than I was before, just because it looks like the decor is going to be, they're bringing it this time. And then here is the last screenshot that they did upload. It doesn't look like there's too much new stuff here. You know, we already knew a lot of this stuff. Here's like the doorway, but it almost looks like a portal over on this side, you know, with the little stone structure, the light coming in over here. We of course have the crystals, which I'm gonna be honest, I wish we got like crystal furniture. I hope we get those incorporated into some sort of decor with some sort of structure with those bright like neon colors of having the pink, the blue. I don't know. It just, they look so cool. It's like it would be such a waste to not be able to use those. We of course have all of our characters here together doing a part of a quest. We're trying to restore the little like flower here in the center. We have some more bushes that you can see over on this side as well. Our character has a new outfit. I'm not too much of a fan of this outfit. It doesn't look bad. Well, actually the bottom looks good. Maybe it's just the hat I don't really like, but it makes sense for this DLC in this style. Maybe it's part of Khan's reward. You know how whenever they mention that when we level up our friendship with companions or with the mounts, we should be getting some exclusive items tied to that mount. So maybe this outfit right here is actually tied to Khan. And we do know we're getting Khan over in Cruella's biome. So it would also match like with the pants and everything too. So I think that's what we could be seeing right here. But that seems to be it. That seems to be all the hints that we have. All the little teasers. Hopefully we get something more official tomorrow. You know, we haven't seen any patch notes yet, so we only have one more day. But that is it for the video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch. I really appreciate you. I hope you all have the best day, and I'll see you in the next one.